Hello, Sifu John again. We're going to do right now is a couple movements from Sun style Taijiquan. Now in Taiji we have it where it's the family names that are the sort of ways to delineate which Taiji it is. So if you hear Yang style Taiji, it's not Yang as in yin yang, so it's very no. It's from the Yang family. Yang Lucen learned from Chen Wanting in Chen Village, long story short, and then synthesized it to what his purposes were, and then his family down the line synthesized it further, and what we have now is kind of his grandson's version, Yang Chen Fu, from over 100 years ago, I believe, if I have the dates correct. But long while ago now, and then the successive generations have tried to keep it honest with Yang Chen Fu. So we have Sun style. Sun Lutong was sort of an internal martial arts savant genius. Guy was brilliant. When he learned Xingyi, he ended up creating his own system of Xingyi. He learned Cheng style Baguazhang, which goes on like a circle and does all this cool like swimming dragon kind of stuff. He stripped it down and made his own Bagua. Very effective, very efficient, still internally very powerful. He learned one of the Wu style Taijis. There's a couple different branches of Wu style. There's Wu and Wu Hao. He learned a Wu style Taiji, ended up kind of mixing it a little bit with the Xingyi like he did with the Bagua, and made his own Taijiquan. It's a smaller frame Taijiquan. Chen style is very big. Yang style is kind of big, maybe medium big. And the Wus and Sun are usually a little bit smaller frame. By smaller frame, I mean, you know, we get Chen style, and we're coming out big wide stances, big arms and all this. Sun style, a little bit smaller. So this is Sun style's single whip, and we're also going to do Sun style's part the wild horse's mane. And it looks a little bit different than if you do Chen style part wild horse's mane or Yang style part wild horse's mane, let alone the different single whips. So it looks a little bit different. Energy is going to be similar, smaller frame, a little bit easier to kind of to be on the body right now. So as you're getting used to maybe moving in different ways that you're not used to moving before, maybe you're rehabbing a little bit, something along those lines might help. There's a man I'll probably reference several times if I haven't already, Bruce Kumar Francis. I've done a lot of research in some of the books and the videos that he's put out. Was even saying that like the Wu styles helped him when he was having lower back problems. Magically enough, I have lower back problems too, from years and years of just a lot of wear and tear. And some of the smaller frame stuff I'm using to kind of help maintain my effectiveness even with that. So what I want to do is I want to start here, shoulder width first. We're just going to show the hands first, and I'm going to show how we step, and then put them together. So this is the first is the single whip. We've already done the squeeze and expand, squeeze and expand. It comes from this. That was from Sun style. This was more from like a Wudong mountain where like the internals are said to come from. Wudong is like the internal Shaolin, for lack of a more specific description. And then expand and press around the Dantian area. Lower Dantian comes from that, and I kind of put them together. But this is, we're coming in from the chest. We're going to squeeze in, push our palms forward, split the arms, and pull down to the wrists are about the shoulder height. So again, we're going to come in, we're going to push, split, and pull down. Now notice, I'm not stiff arming, and my elbows aren't flashing back, my elbows are down. This is, they say, collapse. You don't mean collapse like you got some no rib cage or terrible posture, or like you got an Igor thing going on here or something. No, we mean it's relaxed. We're trying to hold ourselves up from the lower dantian, that center area. is almost like the water. Our legs in here are like the water. Here and up is like a boat resting on the water. So I have my hands here. Push, open, pull. And circle in. Squeeze and push, open, pull. We're going to do one more. We're going to push and open to pull. Now with the feet, we're going to shift right, step in, we're going to step out, 45, push. You can be about 60-40, 60%, 40%, even 70-30, 75-25 if you want to do that. Some weight's still on here, most of it here. And then I'm going to recenter, shift in, step out, 45. We've talked about with the Tai Chi walking, and push. And come in. So we toe back in straight, shift, step in, step out, and push. I'm going to do one more, toe in, step in, step out, and push. So the legs aren't as extreme as some of the larger frames of Taiji, but you're still getting the same body movement. And everything is the same, it's just a little smaller. We're trying to make it a little more internal, still use the mind and the relaxed body and the coordinated breathing. So breathe in, breathe out, and breathe in, breathe out. So we breathe in and squeeze, press, garner, gather, expand when we exhale. Exhale, expand. I just thought of that. I have to remember that for later. So, breathe in, pull in, squeeze in, exhale, expand, XX, in, X in. I'm confused. All right. So, we're going to start feet shoulder width, palms facing each other in front of the chest. Shift to the right foot. Step out, push, and open. And ideally, you want to look towards that left. I'm going to recenter. I'm going to step in and step out. I'm going to recenter, step in, breathe in, push, step out, and press. Recenter. Now the hands and feet, elbows, knees, shoulders, hips all want to be together. As I'm expanding, I'm stepping because I want this to root. I want to root into the ground as I go through the posture. Otherwise, it's going to be all, that's no good. So I'm going to reset. Come in. Step out. Push. And open. In. Breathe in. Breathe out. Push. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, the in and out. Inhale, exhale. Try and make them even right now. We can talk about other stuff later, but right now we just want to have nice and even, but not loud. You don't want to. No good. Too much. Too much strain, too much. It's a technical term. It's technical. Very technical. So I'm going to breathe in, coming in, should be going towards the left. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. I'm going to do one more each side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. And we can resettle. So that's single whip from Sun style. Part wild horses made from Sun style is kind of similar, but there's more of a coming down, up. So we still have that idea of in, out, expand. There's not the push, and we're coming from lower and using like our shoulder, coming up with the elbow and dropping down. And we're going to be stepping forward more. So I'm going to show you, like we did with the walking, in 4 directions. So I want to start from left, Sun single whip, toe out the right foot. Shift the weight to the right. My left hand comes down. I come up. I'm going to step out like Taiji walking. Come up, elbow, and sink. Rock back just enough to toe out. Bring the right arm down as the right arm comes up so they move together. Step through, open, and come through. So the stepping video is kind of essential before this. Toe out, as I rock back, step up, together, and expand. These are slightly modified from the longer routine. Come up, together, shoulder, elbow, forearm, wrist, fingers. Make sense? I'm going to go that way now. I'm going to toe my foot, push. I'm going to step through. So you can keep going where you were going if you have the room. And out. I'm going to do one more, be a little out of frame. I want to kind of balance this out a little bit. And out. So I'm just going to kind of turn here. Again, I haven't really done the turning for this yet. I'm going to toe out. My weight comes forward on the right. Lift the left heel. Step in. Step out. Open. Toe out. Step in. Step out. And open. Toe out. Up. Through. And open. One more. I'll shorten my step a little bit. And open. I'm going to do this way now. If you have the space, hold and keep going with me. I'm going from single whip again. I'm going to toe out, step in, step out, forward, shoulder, elbow, wrist, fingers. Rock back, toe out, step in, step out, and through. We're going to do one more each side going this way. Toe out, step up, step out. One more. Up and through. Just going to turn. I was on the right. So rock back to toe out. Step up, lift the heel. And through. Out. Back, toe out. Right foot up, right arm with it. Coordinate your movements. This is part of the mindfulness. This is part of getting the brain and the body to work together. We want coordination, singularity of movement and purpose, unity. So from here you can step up or step back. I'm going to close, pull down. I'm going to do 2 more. Breathe in, lift the wrists. Lift the fingers, exhale, pull down. I'm going to do 1 more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. So that's it. That was 2 postures from Sun style Taijiquan. First one was single whip. Next one was part wild horse's mane. One form or another, in all the experience I have with Taijiquan, Chen style, Yang style, Sun style, what I've seen from the Wu styles. I'm not as familiar with like the Wudong styles or some of the other ones. But from those, even the Beijing simplified style that the government made in the 50s, all of them have some form of both of those in it. So, good to practice, kind of bring it out once in a while. Good for the legs, coordinate the body, everything moving together as one unit, one pace at one time. This helps get the mind focused. This helps sync the energy, sync maybe the anxiety. If you're feeling anxiety in the mind or in the heart and lungs, then that can help sync. You can actually think, oh, you're dispelling, you have that built up, and you're throwing it out from you. You can use different visualizations from it. It's being pushed out and away. When you split it, it loses its power. You can think that as you come down, it's dropping down and out and through the legs. Any sort of resistance, including depression, if you're feeling tension, you're feeling some sort of pressure, something doesn't feel right, or strength, or something that's just not where it should be, something that's causing you to feel upset. This is why this is an amazing coping skill, because you have your mind focused on your body, on your breath, doing one thing at one time. All the rest of the stuff can go away for the time that you're doing this. You recenter yourself, literally and figuratively, and you can use different visualizations to push some of those negative things out of the body. Again, this helps me with my own depression, with my own issues, if I'm feeling some sort of anger or rage issues, or any sort of manic or scatteredness, too much energy, too little focus, any of these other things that some other people go through, I've gone through too. This helps. And I know that because it's worked for me as well. So any visualization that you can use for that, if you're relaxing, trying to maybe imagine yourself as ice that's melting, and oh, that gets relaxing. If you use a light, if you use not some time, any of those things, if the negativity is like maybe a dark cloud that you're getting out, or pictures of situations or people, maybe helping deal with some sort of trauma past, you can use these for all those certain things. So that's it for today. I'm Sifu John, and we will talk to you later.